Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
So, ma'am, what is today's topic?
Don't make your home another battlefield. So, today we are going to talk about that all around us, together we are battling against COVID 19. And because of that, we all are locked down within the four walls of home. And often I'm hearing from families that the scenario within the four walls is no longer pleasant. If the any one person in the family doesn't really know how to control emotion, and at times when we are spending plenty of time together, we really fail to understand how to keep things pleasant among ourselves. And all kinds of negative emotions are not only experienced by you, but even by the children who are right there, and you become really angry and show your emotions. Now, let's try understanding. Can we do something about it? And if yes, what? Anger and danger are just one letter away from each other. And if you're angry, you're actually stepping into danger world. And for an angry person, I'll say that my life is in the hand of any fool who will make me lose my temper. Come on, friends. All the things around us are negative, but that does not give us a license to be angry with our loved ones. And a lot of us really do not know how to control this emotion, because this emotion is which is creating trouble. So let's learn four steps today. Very, very basic elementary steps which can help you to change your negative emotions into positive emotions. And you need to do all the four steps like they are like the four wheels of a car. And if one wheel is heavy, another isn't, it really makes a difference, because then your ride will become very bumpy.
True.
So the first and most important is breathing. And a lot of us ignore breathing totally. If you are feeling angry, and if you feel that there is even a generation of a negative emotion, check, check, knock, knock. Start taking long and deep breathing. The only difference between an angry man and a happy man is the rate of their breath. The difference between dead and alive is just one breath. And that is the power of breathing. So if you control your breathing, you will be amazed to see that you are able to control your emotions. And I mean it. It is this simple. So when you feel very angry, observe that you're taking long deep breath in. And when you enjoy the fresh blue breath going in. And when you breathe out from your mouth, see all the red toxins coming out. And do it just for 10 times. And see that how your total mood changes. Breathe in the blue fresh breath. Breathe out the red toxic breath. And believe it, enjoy the difference. Another thing which, when your body starts to react to your negative emotions, it becomes very stiff. So you need to loosen out consciously your muscles. Just shake your shoulders, move your neck up and down, and relax. Work on the muscles of your body. Not only this, one thing you must understand: what is the difference between reactive and responsive? The people who are reactive, they say, oh my God, he said this, I was on an official call and my child was shouting so loud, I was so embarrassed, I had no option than being angry. Come on. Anger is not generated with the factors around you, but anger is bad management of the factors within you. So the moment you understand that, you actually understand what should you be doing about it. So anger management is within. Let us not be reactive. This action, this is my reaction. It is not like that. This action, this is my reaction, and between that was my choice. So let us be responsive and not reactive. If we are reactive, then we are out of our control. And not only that, I think we need to evaluate, fourth point, the situation rationally. We start evaluating it and seeing it, not emotionally, but rationally. That if this happened, will I react the same way tomorrow? Will I react the same way a week later? Will I react this way a month later? Will I react this way a year later? Come on. The minute you start analyzing your mental state, you would be surprised that anger disappears. So I spoke about 4 steps. Let's recap all that. Step 1, breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Take fresh breath in, breathe out all the toxins out from your system. Second, loosen out the muscles of your body. The minute your mind is held with, the minute your body is dealt with, then we come to reactive and responsive behavior. So first the mind, then the body, then the action, and at fourth, but not the last, analyzing your behavior. Analyzing your behavior to the situation. What is happening, and would you really do that every single moment it occurs? I wish you, my viewers, a very happy and very content life. Come on, COVID-19 is outside us. We are fighting one battle. Come on, let's not make home another battlefield. And that too, we make it for the people we love, the people we care for. Is that really must? Can we really do something about it? When you have all the people around you happy, you feel happy too. So it is right up there in your hand. Make breathing a family activity so everybody remains very cool and reacts. And we will not be reactive but responsive. Enjoy lovely family time.
Thank you so much for such great tips. We surely all will try this at home and make sure that we don't make it another battlefield, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Khushbu.
Ma'am, we have a question from our follower. He is asking how we can control the anger of others.
Very, very nice. By not being reactive. Because if somebody else is getting angry, and if you become a part and parcel of that scenario, then you do nothing else but you're fueling in the anger, and it becomes bigger and bigger. And not by reacting to it, actually you start mellowing it down. I know it is painful. I know it is hurtful, because if the other person is in a bad state of mind, he comes up with many such situations or statements which are very, very painful. But let's just not react to it and accept it that he is having no control up here. So anger is a state of mind. We can't avoid anger by saying, it's a part and parcel of our body. No, it is generated because of the situation. But it should not generate because of the situation. It generates because our inner system is weak. So as we all are talking about building our immune system strong, let's build our behavior, emotional and reactive system so strong that we fail in every reactive situation and we become responsive human beings.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There's another parent asking a question. How can we control our emotions and anger?
Yeah, this is what the 4 steps we talked about.
Emotions.
So whenever you get into a negative emotional state, anger is one of the negative emotions. So the moment you say emotion, it is not only crying, but it is actually, if it is negative. So if it is on a passive side, you sit down in a corner and you sulk. But if it is on an angry side, other side, then you're more active. So how do you control? Use your 4 steps, control your breathing, relax, loosen out your muscles, be responsive, not reactive, and start analyzing the situation by thinking that how would you react to it a moment later, a day later, a week later, a month later, and a year later. The moment you analyze, your focus of the brain moves from that to another scenario.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Khushbu. Thanks a lot.
There's one more question. How to balance a situation when someone is very wrong but does not listen at all and would not follow without being aggressive?
That's a very, very good question. Again, when the person is in an angry state of mind, any kind of logic will just not work. Come on, don't even try to prove him right or wrong or prove yourself to be right or wrong. That's not recommended at all. So if a situation like this is there, avoid, to not discuss, because the angry state of mind is the devil's mind. And that moment the person is just not ready to listen. So if you want to deal with a person like this, you know what should you be doing? You actually let him cool down, and when he is in a relaxed state of mind, then you start working on his emotions like an onion peel. So you know how you have onions with a layer on the layer? Start removing each layer with a positive comment that, you know, I love you so much, layer 1 out. You mean a world to me, layer 2 out. You know what, how much I care for you. You really are very significant in my life. Like that, you start peeling off the layers of an onion. So the more positive you speak about the person, the more open he is to listen to you. And when you come to the last, that soft little onion within, that is the time when you should start your discussion and share with him that when he is reactive, how painful it is. And then he will be a better listener and he will accept it, adapt it better. Try it. It's $1 million suggestion.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for all this wisdom. It has really helped us a lot, and I'm sure it will help all the other followers as well. With that, we come to an end of our talk.
Thank you very much, Khushbu. Once again, I wish you all a very responsive time, not reactive time. Enjoy your family, enjoy your home. Don't make it another battlefield.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll see you on Thursday.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thursday, the same time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.